And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Riverside County Board Brief. I'm your host, Pep Fernandez. We appreciate you tuning in each and every week. We got some special proclamations we're going to share with you in just a moment. But first, we start off this broadcast with a very special guest, Jeff Greene, Chief of Staff in District 1 for Supervisor Kevin Jeffries. And Jeff, it was obviously a very special day. We didn't talk about it necessarily during the Board of Supervisors meeting, but some big things happening in District 1, especially if you like to get outdoors and have a good time, right?
Yeah, it was, it was very exciting. Usually when we say we had an exciting board meeting, it's because people were yelling at us. Today, nobody pulled our items, but it was a very exciting day for residents of the 1st District and the unincorporated communities. We had 3 very important projects we've been working on for a long time, and coincidentally, they just all showed up on the agenda today and passed unanimously, and we just couldn't be more happy.
And that's the great news. They passed. And Jeff, I got the list right here. Let's start with the Deleo Regional Sports Park in Temescal Valley, right? That's going to be very cool.
It is. It's a big overhaul on the regular part of the park that everybody's already used to. We're adding exercise equipment around the trail. We're going to make the dog park larger. We're adding pickleball courts, and we're adding a whole new section of the park down below the existing area that's going to be a bicycle skills park with sort of a BMX track and pumps track. That we've been working on since before we got here. A local resident, Amy Kinney, back in 2012 was pushing for this bike park, and it looked like it was close, and then people wanted something else, and then it came back, and 10 years later, here we are, and we finally got it funded. Design's still coming, so it's not finished, but we've now appropriated the money, and we're really looking forward to getting it to happen.
Oh, very good. A lot of cool things, including pickleball. Pickleball is very popular.
It's blowing up. We just added pickleball at our Lakeland Village Community Center, and they're booked. The
really?
courts are booked all the time. Yeah.
Well, speaking of Lakeland Village Community Center, a new library there as well.
We are. So right now, the closest library to Lakeland Village was a joint use facility with the local high school at Lakeside, and it was very small, and there's security issues because you're dealing with students and community members. This will be an independent standalone library, much larger than the existing one at the Lakeland Village Community Center. So we're very happy about that too. We've run that through our community meetings, and everybody's really excited to have that new resource at the community center.
And finally, Jeff, all you pickleball fans, also at the Woodcrest Library, some improvements coming there to a park, including pickleball.
Including pickleball. It's a whole big circle here that we've got. I mean, we've been working on these kinds of amenities for these unincorporated areas, and there are no public parks in Woodcrest. So we've had property below the library that for years we've looked at from the parking lot up above it and said, wow, it'd sure be nice to be able to do something with this. And we're finally moving forward with a park project. It's going to be paid for with park fees, Quimby fees. So it's, and the library will be able to help take care of it. But yes, more pickleball, probably basketball, and some passive, probably picnic type areas down there. But we're just really excited after years of working to have all 3 on the same agenda. Was a surprise to us because they've all been worked on independently, but here we are.
They all came together. Jeff, thank you so much for the time. We appreciate some exciting times right now in District 1. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having us.
All right, that's Jeff Greene, Chief of Staff for District 1, Supervisor Kevin Jeffries. Also, we mentioned off the top some 2 very special proclamations taking place today. Let's go ahead and look at video from the first one. It was Social Workers Appreciation Day. And when we say social workers, that means a lot of different things. We're talking, the Department of Public Social Services, behavioral health, the housing department. There's a lot of different departments across Riverside County that provide services to the folks that call Riverside County home. And during this, we had a chance to hear from Saori Baldwin, Assistant CEO, also the Director of Public Social Services, on what today's proclamation means.
Supervisor Hewitt, Board of Supervisors, we would like to take this opportunity, first of all, to thank you for celebrating and acknowledging our social workers who will come up in a second. When I think about the overall profession now, we have advanced as a team. We understand the importance of offering, first of all, an integrated services delivery system in which our social workers know that we don't do this work alone. They also offer care through a trauma-informed lens, and we're very appreciative of the work that they do. So with that said, I just want to, again, thank our social workers every day. March is Social Worker Appreciation Month, and we need to make sure that we take the opportunity not only to take care of the folks they're required to take care of, but we also offer the acknowledgement and the care that they need throughout this year. So thank you very much.
And you saw in some of that video, a lot of social workers across Riverside County honored and recognized here at the Board of Supervisors meeting. We also had another proclamation. Let's take a look at some video from that one as well. It was recognizing the Hemet Kiwanis Club, and the Hemet Kiwanis Club has been around for 100 years serving the community out there, specifically serving children, doing a lot of great fundraising in that community, providing a lot of great things to the people that live out there in Hemet, again, specifically for the kids. And everyone knows Kiwanis. Kiwanis is a nationwide organization, but the Hemet chapter has been around for 100 years. Here is Supervisor Hewitt with more on the special proclamation for 100 years of the Hemet Kiwanis Club.
Whereas the Kiwanis International is a global organization of members dedicated to serving the children of the world, Kiwanis and its family of clubs, nearly 600,000 members strong, raise more than $100 million annually and dedicate over 18 million voluntary hours to strengthen communities and serve children. Members of every age attend meetings, experience fellowship, fundraise for various causes, and participate in service projects that help their communities.
For the award, it is we'll take it back to our club and we'll share it with the community. It's a pleasure to serve the children of the world, and particularly in our community. We have a wonderful time doing it, and we always welcome anybody that wants to come and serve with us. It's just a great honor. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
The Kiwanis Club has been doing a lot of great work, and for a long, long time, 100 years specifically out there in Hemet. Well, that's going to do it for this board brief. Make sure you're staying up to date of what's going on in Riverside County, Twitter, Facebook, even Instagram. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow. We'd appreciate that. My name is Pep Fernandez. We'll see you next week with another Riverside County board brief.